have great defense. Magic has no defense. And most people don't realize they went through the first 2 rounds playing against teams that weren't that great on defense. So here we are, going back to Boston. Now here's the thing. Now you guys got to understand, Boston plays better on the road than they do at home. So Mario, what's the chances that Orlando will win 1 game or 2 games? What's the chances? Or will they get swept?
No, they're gonna wait. Are
they gonna get swept?
No.
Sweet.
Oh, come on now. If they get swept, that'll be one of the biggest choke jobs in NBA history.
Yes.
That'd be like one of the biggest, like, you just go down for choking. Just like Vince Carter. Oh. Unfortunately missing both
free throws.
Every other time he's shooting 85%, all this. But when the money's on, here you go, chumped out, no offense. And I like you, Vince.
Right.
But when you do stuff like that, you hear people saying punk.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
That
he punked out.
Yeah, he did.
You punked out. You missed 2 free throws in the clutch. I don't know what to say. You still my boy. Because you know you're gonna have to go to parties, you're gonna have to go out, and brother's gonna be across the room with the party going.
Not working, bro. No.
It'll be like this.
It's not a good
day.
It'll
be on the other side of the room.
Not a good day. Not a good day. Not a good day. Hey, look, and it's even worse. You know what you really realize is that when you lose by 3 points, first of all, Vince missed the free throws. Crunch time.
Oh.
Second of all, they didn't have rotating defense. And look, it's not that the Boston Celtics are that fast. So missing these assignments was another one. And the one that hurts is, the J.J. Redick fumble. When I say fumble, when he actually needed to take the clock and say stop, call timeout, and he didn't, so it left them with only 3.5 seconds. Which
dumb play. So you have mental errors and then just choking.
Right. And here's the difference.
That's bad.
If you make all your free throws and do a little bit of defense, you come out with winning that game. So the biggest part about this is that they can turn around and look at themselves, and you can see the coach in the interview. Did you see how frustrated he was? Oh, dude.
Was he giving it up?
In the
sometimes
streets,
they get a little crazy.
You know what? And everybody send the children out the room because I have to use an expression from the streets that best sums it up. As the fellas once said, I smell pussy!
Oh, okay. This is on the court. They say things like this.
Well, Vic knows what
I know what you're saying. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, but I had to use.
Oh, you mean wimp?
I had to use an urban expression to sum it up in a way that was probably most appropriate.
It is true. It is true. I mean, they went out big time.
Oh, and man, let's bend over and spread your cheeks.
But there's a reason why, man. There's a reason why you don't see young teams win championships. And wait a minute, who's the leader on the team? Rondo is on Boston.
Vince Carter.
Is that the best you can do right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Vince Carter, I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Well, Dwight Howard, he's on the team with Dwight. They went and got a really veteran scorer.
Right.
Who's never won a championship. This is the deepest in the playoffs he's ever been in his whole career.
Right.
And he's like in year what?
12
or something? Oh,
yeah, he's already been like 10 years in the league, maybe?
Something like that. He's been in, and he's a known scorer. Yeah. Been one of the best scorers in the league for years. But he always chokes in the playoffs.
Okay, now watch this. Look.
Get a lollipop to sweeten the taste of cop out in your mouth.
Oh, man, that's harsh.
No, but
that's an old. Well, it is. I like Vince, but it was so bad. Come on, it was so bad.
It wasn't
choke in front of everybody. Just like get up there. You will shoot every other time. You shoot 90%,
and it's not working.
All the money's on the line. You miss both.
And
Mario
and Danny,
and Victor.
Well, watch this.
Go ahead,
the team, Orlando was the team that came through at this point. Going against Boston is the undefeated team. So they were heavily favored, being the team that looks like they're going to win it all.
Everybody knew Boston was going to win. I don't know where your mind was.
No, they did not. They did not.
I'm not.
Now watch it, Red Bull.
But can I say something? Wait a minute now. Who won?
Boston won.
Oh, well,
no.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they won. I saw the chatter online, Mario.
The team won.
Oh, see, well, they should have put. They may have lost against them. I don't know.
Well, I'll say this.
Well,
look. The part that you have to understand is that going into the season, how the teams were playing. Mm-hmm. Boston didn't hit is stride until it just recently beat the Cavaliers, Cleveland with LeBron.
Maybe they were saving it to kick
you're right. You're right. But that's not favored. See, they're an older team, And what happened, and this part of it, Danny, it just comes this way. Rajon Rondo stepped up.
Yeah.
That's the difference. He stepped up.
You got to step up.
These teams played strategic games and plays and stuff like that? That's what I don't understand. Why you...
It's okay to falter under pressure.
Right.
Because most people do. But that's why we have champions, right? Because the champion people are the ones who stand up under. But that's what I'm saying. But that's why you give it to them. You know, remember, I always have stated my respect for Kevin Garnett.
Yeah. Right.
You know, these are hard-working, work ethic dudes. You know, these are good guys. Right. Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. It's hard to root against them. It's more the regional thing there in Boston. But as individuals, Doc Rivers,
right?
The people on the Celtics are people that this is a team. If they weren't in Boston, we would be loving them. So no, these cats. There's no way I'm going to cry in my milk because they're just demonstrating. Right. What they're really demonstrating is the power of experience, of being hardened under pressure, so that when the money's on the line, when it's gut check, there are cats that just can step up. You know, it's like Dr. J once said, in the final seconds of the close games, some people want the ball and some people don't.
Thank you.
And I guess the Boston Celtics want the ball.
Mario, I think, I don't really follow sports, but what I've heard over the years and what I see over the years, Boston always has, I don't know what it is with their organization, they always have good, solid,
that's why they've been fighting the Lakers for years.
Do you know what I mean? They're always in the top contending teams.
They've been fighting the Lakers. That's why the Lakers, for
and Chicago Bulls too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Boy, I wish I had this much of enthusiasm, with you two asses.
Oh.
When it comes to my
you will for karaoke.
You
just need a different source. This karaoke will get you when you get that
crying,
karaoke challenge.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't I get this kind of passion?
Because you got to get the karaoke challenge. Wait a minute. And what I want to know, see, it's the passion that the chat room has for your flashing ring. Because
I want to buy some of these and send them out to the viewers.
As gifts. We have to do. This is what you get for being a Pack Stereo TV fan.
Okay, let me remind everybody. Remember, we're not talking sports. We're
living
around sports.
And
that's really what we end up doing because that's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes.
It's the way it goes. But let me move on because there's a game tonight, and I'll let Danny pick the point spread and who wins. Danny.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
It's easy. Watch this.
So just guess. Use your criteria.
Lakers.
When I guess they win, so it's not guessing, Mario, because I told you Boston was going to win, and I could care less about sports.
You remember
it was obvious they were going to win.
Some people choose the winner by the astrological sign of the top three players.
No, you could see.
I use that sometimes. I like to look at whose baby mama giving them the worst time.
Mother?
That's who's gonna win.
That's pressure, Mario.
Yeah, it is. It's the baby mama. I use that to decide. I'm watching Basketball Wives.
I'm sorry.
They ain't really wives. They're not really Basketball Wives.
They were gonna win anyway.
You know what? See, tell the truth, and I know I'm gonna get nasty mail.
Right.
But y'all know. They say Basketball Wives, but basketball bitches gotta go better.
Go better, right?
Y'all don't want to say it.
I know.
Y'all know it. Because first of all, 8 months of them ain't wives, and a few seem kind of bitchy.
Well, let me ask you, Mario. Good point.
Basketball bitches.
You got a good point, Mario. Danny, if they're not wives and you had to give a name to those women, what would you give the name?
The basketball hoes.
What'd you call it? What would you call it?
Oh, who are we talking about?
She was with him. She was with Michael Olowokandi for 10 years. He was screwing you for 10 years.
Wait.